what's up YouTube, Webberz05 here, coming in today with Q&A number 66. Once again guys, today's questions are brought to you by my good friend Dark84. I have also had a set of questions from Sparkman91, however, two of the questions I don't want to answer, and the third one also violates one of the rules of my asking questions on my Q&A, so I'll just go straight. So it's just going to be the 5 questions from Dark84. So starting through. Question 1. Guys, I apologise about the beeping in the background, that's just the washing machine. Quick question. Question 1. Which character in Lord of the Rings do you find yourself most similar to? Okay, this is actually getting really annoying. Give me 1 sec, I'm just going to go silence it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's go. So back to the question. 1. Which character in Lord of the Rings do you find yourself most similar to? I don't really think I am similar to any of them, frankly. Can't really think of any characteristics I share with any of the characters. Though probably my favourite character from the series would be Aragorn, just because I'm a huge fan of swords. Swords, I think, are just a badass weapon, personally, but that's just me. That being said, in the video games, I'm quite fond of Legolas, simply because in the 2 video games I played on the PlayStation, like, his arrows are just godly. They just pretty much kill everything. And in the Return of the King video game, they gave him the ability that he can shoot 2 at once, which is very fun for just quick killing things. Like, I'm just in the area shooting 2 birds. I'm just like, but dead. 2 kills. 4, 6. It's great fun. But yeah, I don't really think of myself very similar to any of them. 2. Which character in Harry Potter do you find yourself most similar to? Similar to the first question, don't really consider myself similar to any of them. But simultaneously, I just like the series as a whole. I don't actually think I have a favourite character in the Harry Potter series. But I very much enjoyed most of the films over the years, and it was one of the things that I enjoyed growing up with. So that's always had a nice place in my heart. And also it was kind of nice knowing that I can still see the scene when my sister was in it in the 5th one. So that's probably her favourite one, for the moment where she can see herself on screen. So that's always fun to look out for when I'm watching number 5. 3. What are you hoping to get for Christmas? For Christmas right now, I think the thing I'm mainly hoping for is I've asked for the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so I can do the Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. I've kind of put off getting it for a while. Simply put, primarily that's because when it first came out, pretty sure that was right after I got back from the States, so my funds were really low, so I've just been trying to build that back up. over the past few months. So additionally, I needed to have something on my Christmas list to make it easier for my parents to buy for me, because I'm not the easiest person to buy for. So thought I'd put the DLC on the list in hopes to getting it. 4. How excited are you to play Blackwings again? Currently, not tremendously, simply because I need to read through what all the new stuff does and figure out how I'm supposed to use it, but after that, yes, I will be very much looking forward to playing them again. If I could read through it, if I'm capable of reading through all of it and understanding it before tonight's tournament starts, I might use it tonight. But it also depends on how it's sleeved. As well. I need to see if I want to change it into one of my sets of sleeves, but I will see. But yeah, definitely looking forward to playing it again. It's a deck I've missed. And question 5. What if there was a ritual dimension in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5? That would certainly have been interesting to see. Naturally, unfortunately, it wouldn't have anything to do majorly with the plot, considering of naturally how the plot went, but still definitely could have been an interesting thing to have, and maybe seeing like more support for older ritual archetypes or just new ritual archetypes. Ritual's a pretty decent mechanic, but frankly, naturally, it's not the easiest one to use in the game since of how much requirement is needed to play most ritual decks. With the exception of a few, probably like one of the easiest ritual decks to play is probably Megalith, simply because naturally they don't rely on ritual spells to work, so they're pretty easy to use. But naturally lots of ritual archetypes do have easy ways of searching through, getting both pieces into your hand, so it does make it easier. That being said, I think a Ritual Dimension in Arc 5 could have been good, because frankly, after seeing what Odd Ice Gravity Dragon did, that could have been very interesting to have seen in the anime, but hey. That's just a dream. That's now just a dream, but hey. But still, I'm always going to enjoy playing Gravity Dragon Turbo, even if my opponents don't. And on that note, guys, that's all the questions I have today, so thank you very much everyone for your questions. Thanks, Dark Patrician, very amusing as always. And if anyone else has any questions for me, I do these Q&As every Wednesday, UK time, morning or afternoon, depending on my schedule. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.